quickly bet the under. Alright, they're not playing a companion. Well, not only is our deck probably not great, but our luck seems all rotten. I think it's kind of a tricky one. I actually gonna bottom Urza because I'm only playing 20 lands. It's tough. It's kind of such you feel like when you keep Urza, you draw all lands, and then when you bottom a land, you just get stuck on 2 and draw like multiple Urza. Little little bias or little let's see. Only playing 21 lands. Okay. Probably just portable hold first though. Very small the stat on screen. Oh yeah, thanks. I just added it and I guess it doesn't show until you're in the league, so I didn't have time to adjust it. Still probably pretty small, but what's the play here? I don't mind saying go, I guess. Counter an iteration. If I play Sentinel, it's probably gonna get like killed into iteration or countered into iteration. It's not like I'm gonna out-tempo them with this hand, so try and counter their iteration maybe. Already pretty laggy. I need to close. Do I have stuff closed? Do I stream open? Oh, nothing's open. I drew all spells after bottoming the Urza, but I didn't draw the spells I needed. Possible I want Charm number 4 and more Teferi. This is gonna be a tough matchup. I don't have great answers to Murktide. I have less card advantage. This is what is gonna be the problem with this deck, is that you're probably gonna get outgrinded unless you snowball with Urza and counter spells and planeswalkers. It's gonna be tough against all the iteration decks and whatnot. Even if I play 4 Charm and a bit more card advantage. I'm also a deck with 24 mana sources counting the talisman, as opposed to these like 18, 20 mana sources well-old machines. I'll say that hull's probably gonna be pretty good. Kind of nice if they don't have another counter spell here. They might though, since they played the first one so aggressively. They topped. I guess I should have kept that Urza. Ended up flooding a bit. Alright, at least they didn't keep a threat, it was just a consider. I took my Urza Saga, that would have been really good. I don't think I can race. I can say go though. No, I think go's probably not great. Rip. That's the game I mulliganed to 5. I might have actually won if I had 7 card hand. I bought him and landed in Urza. Despair. What else did, but I mean, I'm dead to lightning bolt, dead to counterspell, dead to everything. In and out for these matchups, and every time I have to decide what's good and what's not. Snapcaster can go as every matchup. Oh wait, I want to keep one bubble and one spell bump of Urza Saga. I only have one Saga, but still. So I have some. I have the one drop that kind of deal with their one drop. I have my Sentinel to block Ragavan. I have Rest in Peace and Sanctifier Invect that do usually a pretty good job at keeping the thingy a 1/1. Talisman or Urza. There's also a small chance they brought in Blood Moon, so Talisman could be good there. Happy New Year. Are you Australian? Are you Southeast Asia? Are you just being kind of chaotic neutral, chaotic good, wishing a happy new year before it's even happened? It's like bad luck. Now 2022 is going to be terrible for everyone. Maybe 2022 will be the year of the mod. In case they top deck Ragavan. Hand size. Can I do it? Oh, definitely US time. I might call my mom. French time. Not even sure she's gonna be up, or not sure what she's doing. I'm happy, somewhat happy if it lands. I have a great answer for Ragavan, and I might draw a Sentinel. Another game I might have won if I'd kept Urza over Talisman. Unclear. Pretty likely to have an unholy heat. Maybe I was supposed to hold it, play it on the turn where they're kind of stuck on lands. Peace feels kind of bad sometimes. I have Rest in Peace, Zap Chandler, and I still feel like I need to Portable Hold. I guess Rest in Peace really good against Murktide. Alright, they're pretty desperate. I think I should be okay with 2 Disputes and a Rest in Peace in play. Should buy me enough time for something relevant. They're gonna have a bunch of dead cards in their deck. Dead card slash inefficient cards. Hole. And have an incredible hole because of what's it called? Urza. Might be poor sequencing here, playing into instead of holding my Teferi. I mean, they discarded 2 hand size, so their hand's gonna be good, but they don't need to have it, right? That's probably not great playing Teferi here. Oh, no, I didn't realize. I think I'll trade. Oh yeah, it's gonna take them a while for them to kill me, and they basically need Jace. I feel like Jace is their best card right now. If they don't have exactly Jace or something else I haven't thought of, I like my spot. Hey, Prop. That works. Subtlety. I don't know if it's stuck though. I don't think Subtlety's very good in Murktide. Salty would have been a giant beating though. Discard. Oh, you know what? I should have bubbled myself. I'm an idiot. That was bad. Oh, I guess I'd draw the card if I buff. I'm just gonna say go. I don't want them to get lucky. Hit an Urza and then I lose. I need to. Why did I think... Why did I think I needed more mana? Weird. So maybe there's something to know about. Alright. So let's do... Let's do the endings. Over the portable holes. Play honestly. Alright, so right now I have 5 1-drops plus 3 prismatic endings. Maybe board out a land on the draw. Been getting a little flooded. Is there any land that allows ending for free? It's mostly for hammer time, the really aggressive decks and Depth Shadow and whatnot. Only have one in my main deck. Of the game. What is this? The vintage cube? Oh, I didn't bring in Relic. Why did I not bring in Relic? More cuts. Either a Spell Bomb. I'm looking board at bubble. I have 2 targets for my. And then. Honestly, not super in love with Solitude or Teferi, but I feel like I need a little top end. Could trim a land. All scary, no answer to a 1-drop. Tough to mulligan that in a grindy matchup, though. Ah, see. We'll work out. All good. Be right back. Are cold. Kind of cold. Spire of Industry. Comcast of Sentinel. All these lands aren't gonna be bad because basically any card that doesn't cast Sentinel, Portable Hole, and Archmage Charm is gonna be kind of bad. So there's nothing. There's no special cool lands you can really play. It's really just, unless I'm missing something obvious, it's really just Hallowed Fountains, Fetch Lands, Basics, and Seachrome Coast. Unfortunately. They might counter a Talisman if they have Counterspell plus Iteration. I'll play it a little slow. I'm going to basically all. He said X crazy that I even have an answer to Teferi. All right. Or an answer to Murktide is what I meant. I think I plus, right? It's hard for them to Unholy Heat next turn. 6 damage on Holy Heat. Or an NYC square. Which is kind of ironic because Times Square is probably one of the last place where I would want to be, honestly, on New Year's Eve. say it's the kind of thing you should do once, but really, even the one time sounds incredibly miserable. Hands. And they get to select two. Alright, I'll count it. The status quo. Ooh. That's probably game winning. I guess I want to consider first. Consider this. I'm gonna keep the spell bomb. Alright. Your streamer, oh valley of Twitch chat, oh valley of Twitch chat, oh oh oh.
Tossing a coin in hopes that I can hear from the 2004 Player of the Year how bad my mono blue Murktide list looks. Cake W -5s.
Whoa, Bolt Snap Bolt. Thanks for the 30. 30 bucks donation. Appreciate it. That's strings attached to the $30 donation? Oh, that's bullshit. Alright, let's take a look. Modern, 4 Delver, 4 Snap, 1 Brazen, 4 Subtlety, 4 Murktide. It's a lot of creatures for Delver deck, no? Essence Flux. I like exile target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield, and instantly if it's a spirit, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I don't get it. I think I would probably play 4 Serum Visions in a Delver deck. And you're playing fetch lands for... There's a lot of burn and red deck in the meta. Oh, you need them for Delve, I'm dumb. Okay. Fair enough. You're really high on Subtlety. I think I would still like Spell Pierce in this deck, maybe 1. You don't have the card advantage to back up for subtleties and free force negations. Might unless you feel like it's making too big of a difference, and you kind of want to play a fetch every turn and always have fetch for Delver. What can you play for card advantage in this deck besides Charm? It's just Charm, right? Unless he was 4 Snap, you might want to just play 4th. Might be a 4 consider 4 Thought Scour deck. Blue Sun Zenith. Jesus Christ. Why do I read these comments out loud, chat? Why do I even humor people who say stuff like that? It's negative reinforcement. Look at that. 1 relic, beautiful. Not the worst starting point. Some of these decks, sometimes you can't even beat a Mana Screwed Open, honestly. Did I forget to plus the fairy? I think I might have. Doesn't matter. Frantic Inventory. Honestly, if you're playing Forethought Scour for Consider, it sounds kind of cool. Okay. They actually, they're actually still in it. Also, don't ask me why I didn't Prismatic Ending. I forgot plus Teferi. Saving that Prismatic Ending for a rainy day. Well, that's kind of a disaster. Just getting them to free scry. Frantic. I have Big Teferi. I have Relic for an Unholy Heat. Of one mind. Delay. Look at that lag. Holy lag. Maybe I should start. Maybe I should try streaming with Liz's laptop. Honestly, might be might be better than this desktop. Jesus Christ. I don't even have anything open besides OBS, but OBS is a little greedy. Holy CPU. Oh, a little laggy, hasn't been. No. Not like this, no, like last time. Yes. During the Vintage Cube for Charity event, I was up a game and I misclicked conceding the match. The music is so good. We need more music. Not enough sound effects and animations. I'm gonna misclick concede the game. DP is at 100. How do I close OBS browser page? That's what I need to close. I think I can close OBS browser page. I'll look it up real quick. Give me a second. Your final right away, you get an email a few days after telling you I'm not sure what. I guess I'm not gonna take 2 because I have portable hold for 1 or 2 drop. Yeah, hopefully you held. I mean, if you were 1080 right before the end of the season, like minutes before, can't imagine it wouldn't hold. Oh, that deck. I saw a tweet that made me smile yesterday or today about someone who got 2 trophies was and then they were like, Ian is in a great spot in the meta. There's basically no graveyard hate, yada yada. I was like, okay, dudes, congrats, nice sample size. Yeah, no one's playing graveyard hate. No free games for it's just free for living end right now. Oh wait. Ooh, force of negation, that's actually a good one to know about. Well, that was really tough matchup. Even Hammer Time's kind of tough now with the Black Splash. Burn has Rest in Peace in the sideboard, which I don't know. I mean, I've played a bunch of Living End recently, and you still do okay because the deck's free to in the league or whatnot. Not unreasonable, but Man's really good in this matchup. Plus, they're running into it. As we say around here. Oh, right, they have Force of Negation. Do you want to use Counterspell or... I'll use Spell Pierce, I guess. They're playing the game pretty aggressively. Like, why would right away? Just in case I have exactly double Counterspell. I guess there's Archmage Strong. Interaction that I only draw the card after the Living End resolves. So, game's gonna be interesting. Might be okay. So what might I want to counter? Another creator. They're down to 4 cards. Playing Spellbomb, I think, is only bad if they go exactly unlikely. Alright, I'm gonna try removing this so bad I almost want to restart the computer. Laggy right now? I don't think so though, but my opponents have always less time than me. Not always, but Sunken Urn Graves obviously is another could have been another problem. I want to take a hit here. Sense. Force of Negation, Grief, Brazen Boar. Is that what the other suspicious user was, maybe? Like someone who possibly who has the same IP of someone who got banned? Snapcaster Mage is interesting. Ball action. Saying that you're a ban evade. Is that what you're saying? Need 20 push-ups? Or second chance? Yeah, but not. Or should I say the mods and I in proper English? Kind of playing into a anything, Chad? Jump. I'm betting. Go the third one. Let's do that living end. Would play it right away though. Try to suspend in the last living end. Nice. Alright, we got there. Oh, I could have played Urza into Teferi. Oops. Sideboard might be tough. I'm gonna have chewers and the green one too. Cards are gonna be obnoxious. Ah, they're gonna cast an outburst. Just to pump. Ah. Thanks. I mean, it's fine. I think this Tiff run out of gas now. That was a really bad block. Wow. Horrendous. Loosey goosey. It's still a win. It was a bunch of griefs and whatnot. Also, they're gonna start casting. What am I even supposed to do here? Land drop number 7. If they have a 7 drop, they only have 1. Losing that Urza was playing the stock list. Yeah, pretty much. Very nice. Can just chill now. Today too. Usually when I'm more chill, chat is more chill. Chat's pretty quiet, aka you're boring, Gab. Chat's just so in the game. That's why everyone's so quiet. I'm assuming Moto... Oh, that doesn't make sense. Because my opponent's super low on time too. If I was like 5 minutes behind, I would be okay. It's just me. Is anyone can confirm maybe that Moto's being laggy for them as well, or is it just me? What's the best way to spend your channel points? Just save them up to timeout Murph. That's the best way. Yours is fine, Jordan. You've been commenting on my YouTube videos, right? Some fun comments. This level of activity is just exactly what I'm looking for right now, yeah. No, sometimes, and it's kind of nice sometimes when streamers just kind of chill and nothing too crazy going on. Alright, I actually didn't realize I had to chomp here. I messed up, I should have bounced something. Alright, 2 life or 1 life? I'm not sure it's a huge difference, so I'm gonna target myself. Yes. Right. Alright, anyways. Actually, constructs free power. Does it make sense to counter it right away? I don't think so. Alright, I guess I'm going down to 1 life. Because it never asks you of it. It's another feel good too. When you get to bin a fetch land in that spot. Great way to use your channel points too. 3, 2, 1. Hello, Trail MTG. Chat just vibing. I'm your host, Yellowhat, and I use the word vibing unironically. What went wrong? All right. The lag is real. To play the Fairy Plus and say go here. I don't think I can attack yet. Even if I bounce an agent. Problem is I risk losing to a Brazen Boar. Worth every point. Par overpowered is down. Muy bien. Un Urza. Puedo atacar. Mi español es muy bien, sí. Español del colegio. No creo que puede atacar. ¿Cómo se dice attack en español? Atacar? Ah, ok. Voy a timeout. Whee! Espero para un artefact. Block. Oh, muy estúpido. Jugó la fontana y no... Bad Bunny es popular. No. No. No conozco? How do you say first? I don't know. Alright, they're at 2. So I think they're just dead if I attack with everyone, right? No lo conozco. Right. I try restarting Magic Online one more time. Yeah, I might try something different actually. Let's try to close these browser source and see what happens. It's horrendously wrong. And task. Let's see, did I just lose chat? Doesn't appear so. Yo, J-Bro. Huge raid, what's up everyone? Raid show on the stream, by the way? Or is that the browser page I just closed? I just closed the alerts. Almost Happy New Year. What's up, J-Bro? Alright, let's bring in Relic and Rip. And Sanctifier Invex probably fine. A lot of the creatures are black. The Fairy, Dispute. Damping Sphere. It slows them down a bit. A few horrendous cards. Portable Hole. Schematic Ending. Let's see, what else is bad against them? Snap and Rip. It's kind of a non-bow. Spellbomb might be serviceable. You saw the raid alert? Okay. What's OBS 64? Is it the same thing as OBS Streamlabs? Yeah, I asked to get the gift. We got an email asking, I think, for, you know, if we wanted to opt in for a Twitch gift, and nice bowler though. Nice bowler, spoiling my Christmas present. Cool, cool, J bro. Real nice. Real nice. What about Damping Sphere? Damping Sphere feels like it could be okay. Nah. Alright, I'll play one, I guess, because I'm out of time. I'm gonna time out. This is... Alright, well, hand's pretty great, honestly. I have my one spell pierce, my one rest in peace. I might actually want to hold the rest in peace and nuke more of their grave, just lose my rest in peace to grief. Good grief! Good grief, Gab Nassif. Gee, I wonder what they're gonna take. You don't say. Shocked. Pretty rich. Oh, really? No, like... They almost 100% have Cascade Spell. I guess they already played a Fetch Tap last turn. I guess I should say Go since I have Charm. Alright, now I'm regretting I said Go. As they say, immediately regret my decision, because now they're probably going to play a land. Good grief, J-Bro. Ooh, someone who's actually in the New Year from Russia. Happy New Year, my friend. Les Trex. Un peu en avance, attention. Ça porte malheur. GG. Now I might have missed my Window Cycle to Spreading Seas. When they missed their third land drop, I should have maybe gone for it. How many languages? Can you speak just French and English? Elle commence avec bloqué aux States. Wow, they actually... Yeah, they don't have a... That's unlucky. I'll take it. Confirming the deck might be decent against Manuscript opponents. Alright, let's play Consider first. This way I can go... Hopefully... Hit a land drop. And then I can cantrip my Spreading Seas, which I think is a bit better than holding Charm Mana up. Plays out better if they draw their third line, if they finally draw their third land. Maybe keeping the second land. That's pretty good too. I was gonna play Urza, I think, if I didn't draw Teferi. I guess Urza's bad if they have Brazen Bar into Living End, because it can just bounce the token. And then untap and cast Living End. Or Subtlety, wow. I mean, I actually thought about Subtlety, but I was like, nah, they're not gonna have Subtlety against me. That doesn't make too much sense. But I actually have Teferi in my deck, so it does make sense. Team bloqué par le Covid, on s'amuse bien pour le Nouvel An. Bah, j'espère qu'au moins vous êtes chez vous, au chaud, pas bloqué à l'autre bout du monde. Plus c'est violent. So apparently to go back in France, Liz needs to test negative. And you can be positive for like weeks or even months in some cases after getting COVID. So I don't know if you get... I know that... Oh, right, and I get to put it right back on top. I know that to come to the US, they do a thing where they allow you to get a doctor's note or health professional note that says that that even if you test positive, you're clear to travel. But I was looking on the French website, and I don't know if the Frenchies do that. So, well, is their last card like Force of Negation plus? Or maybe it's just Desperate. Hope I don't cast my Spell Pierce. That'd be kind of... Oh, I even have Charm. Never mind. I forgot I had Charm. I think they might have it, honestly. Or maybe they're just like... I don't know. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Magic Online lets me tap my... my mana. Alright, obviously gonna play Teferi. Gonna plus, I guess. S plus is worse against Brazen Boar. I think I should have minus. Not sure why I would plus there. S plus is minus is better. Plus is better against hardcast. What am I worried about? Brazen Boar plus something. Moi, je vais peut-être rentrer si elle est bien, mais si elle rentrait. Alright, I guess game is not like completely over. Good old copium. I'm gonna lose to something weird. Can't imagine what they would need to have. Shark Typhoon. Alright, that's +2, I guess. Bottom. Where's my hat? At home. Maybe that's why I got stuck here. Unlucky. Alright, I'm gonna try restarting Magic. I'm gonna see if that helps a bit, but I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. I think it's just the desktop that kind of sucks. It's not even that old. I think it's like a 3 or 4 year desktop. I'm like the one I have at home. Should have restarted. I guess some companies maybe invest more and have better service than others. So I think maybe that's an explanation for like why some people get lag and get disconnected from the arena server and whatnot. Wow, we're playing the mirror match. Hallowed Fountain, Urza's bubble. What the hell? It could be that winning list from the. Alright, I'm cool with the Spell Pierce, I guess, against the Hallowed Fountain bubble deck. Oh, nice Spell Pierce. So it does look like they might be playing the list that won one of the Modern Challenge last weekend. It's Hammer Time, but without Lurus. Forge Mystic was like, and hopefully the pro red creatures in the main deck, which is wow. I kept Spell Pierce and it just went. Feels bad, man. At least they didn't. Honestly, it's not even that bad. They didn't get a. They didn't get a token out of their saga. Could be worse. Right, portable hold that Sentinel or not. Not right away, anyways. I was gonna main phase consider since they have to ferry. No, I'll definitely keep that. Wait, they passed on the chance of making a token? Wait, we're playing as well? Rigged pairings chat. The Moto algorithm pairs me against a deck of similar strength. Well, we know they're aiming for that matter. I'll literally name the card that's not in my deck. And for something later in the game. We're gonna get rid of Sentinel now. They're probably playing the deck I was playing yesterday, right? The Doctor Foundry one? One of the artifacts now, just that it's less mana. Maybe at some point. Man, this is so bad. I even have a wireless mouse. I hate it. It's like it works so poorly. It's just alright. What should I get rid of? Sentinel, Shadow Spear. Just Shadow Spear. Greetings, El Alfonso. Welcome to the stream. I wonder if the mouse would work better if I put it here. Oh, that's a card that does something. It's a pretty good flip for them. Not that easy to hit a relevant spell. It's obviously something I could have kept Portable Hole for. I was going to draw 2 cards to steal stuff. Stealing stuff's not going to get me anywhere. Heard it here first, chat. Don't steal. Stealing is bad. You love your walrus mouse? Well, I don't know. Something about my setup right now is making it low. Huh? Are wireless mouse just super reliable? Do they never like... I mean, I guess it's not a big deal unless you're not playing like... Unless you're playing something like CSGO or Dota, or who cares if you're a Mac mouse. There is also a wireless keyboard, and that's been laggy too, but I don't know if it's the wireless keyboard or just the desktop that runs slow sometimes. Man, keeping that spell pierce was just so brutal. Yeah, wireless mouse, wireless keyboard, don't notice any lag. Alright, good to know. Because of rebuke. Look at that, I still have it. For all these years. Not perma sponsored. Not big time enough to be perma sponsored by is that lethal? It sure is. Alright, got a lot drawn here. Spreading Seas to Fairy, probably nice. Explosives and endings. What's bad? What's bad against them? Bounce it. Seems fine, I guess, especially if I'm bringing an ending. I don't know if I even want all these endings. Like Sentinel is kind of annoying. I already have Portable Hole, which is kind of a better ending. Oh, I probably want Dispute. Yeah, Dispute's probably good enough. Not Spell Pierce. Owned by Teferi this time. I might want Relic. They might be on Foundry. What else would they have that interacts with the graveyard? Let's see. Let's see if they're playing the deck I played yesterday. They got like probably not. Maybe explosive will be too awkward. Rip. Lands. Islands. Awesome enough progress. What are they gonna name, by the way? Teferi, if they don't have Teferi? Yeah, they actually named Teferi. Interesting. Alright. This is what drains it. This is what drains this deck. Counterspell. Damn. Speaking of dreams. The full Monty. La totale. Wait! I could have paid. Oh. They tricked me, chat. I wasted a counterspell. What a freaking noob. Oh my. What a disaster. That's some game losing stuff right there. I guess it's not true. I traded a counterspell for 1 point of damage. Totally worth. 100% worth it. Alright, my turn to have a little fun was the Urza. I'll take it. I want to play portable. Hold on, need dispute me. Should wear my yellow hat. You're probably right. I think I'm gonna start wearing my. I wore it the other day. It was fun. I think I'm gonna start wearing my yellow hat. My better. I don't know if it's COVID or what unmotivated and kind of just coasting by. Anyone else like that? Past couple of years feel like you're just kind of going through the motions? The Coast King. Yeah. Ooh. Good one. What should I do? Well, I guess I should start with portable hole. You've been coasting by since 2004. Well, it's always time to make a change. What am I supposed to do? I think you minus Urza first in case you draw another. Not sure how that works. I'm gonna draw some cards. What's next? Consider this. I have one free mana. Is that a spot where I just lose to Thopter Foundry? Jace. Did I still play the paper version? I haven't played it in a while. For some reason, I decided I didn't want to spew my lose an Urza for free and make them deal with it. Now I'm wishing I had. Oh, they are actually playing the combo. Okay. Actual. So I can Sword Urza, that's 5 mana. So if I activate Urza, I might not be able to cast the second Urza. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Urza activity ability, or play the second Urza, get a token off it. Muse Muse Jace minus. I'm not sure. It's more fun. Good board, but they do have a Jace and an Urza Saga. Actually. You know what they could do? They could just equip the Sentinel with both equipments and attack my defense. Or they could have another Urza. You have another Foundry though. Man, that counterspell mistake was so huge. What a dumbass. Is there a better version better? I don't know. I decided not to play the combo because I want to try something. Let's see. I also have Urza Saga that can make a token, so yeah. It's my turn to get lucky with Urza. I mean, I think I kind of have to. Supposed to get to float anyways. Oh, is that until end of turn? Was Urza? Can I have a good attack here? I don't know. Could play Urza. Should have played that Urza right away when I had the chance. Oh no, I don't feel like a token's gonna really bail me out. Been hitting spells too. Wow. Keep hitting really good stuff. That's sick actually. I get to get rid of Jace now because I have to make the token before I go to combat. And I can just bounce it. Thought I was so lucky. I do have to lose my Sentinel and they get to attack back. I get to kill both my Planeswalkers. But if I let them on tap with Jace, the odds that they combo are just so high. Yeah. I played my land before playing. I should have played my land fetch before. Like, who cares if I was thinking it was so flawed. I was like, well, if I hit a land, I want to be able to play it. But honestly, who cares about a free land at this point? That was another potentially game-losing mistake. Plus, I only had one fetchable land left in my deck anyways. Holy lag. It is scooping. Maybe it's pre-scoop lag because they braked. No, it's just... They drew it? Wow. Outplayed. That's kind of gross. I mean, I drew well too, but I mean, that counterspell mistake cost me the game. Sad. Nassif 5 on the way. Or better. I'm throwing to keep the deck under the radar. By the way, chat, stream is still sponsored by channelfireball.com. If you got a little money at Christmas and you want to buy some cards, you can do so on channelfireball.com. They're a marketplace, meaning you ship me out. And the stream is also sponsored by Ultimate Guard. If you need some sweet sleeves or deck boxes to protect your cards in your decks, check out Ultimate Guard. They have really high quality stuff, high quality sleeves, good stuff. So definitely check out ultimateguard.com if you need any of that. Holy lag. Definitely want to use Portable Hole while it does something. I haven't reconsidered to fit the curve. Do I have any experience with Elven Moderns? I was wondering what you think about Frasta. Is that some D's Nuts jokes? I feel like I got. I don't know what that card is, but I'm sure I'm about to find out. $0.01 discounts. It's an old joke because I think the way their system used to work was that when you use the code, you get it has to like find it somehow, so you get a $0.01 discount. But a discount, just to be clear, it just helps me out. Sanctum of Ugin. What's the play here? Just fight? Oh, they're down to 2 cards? I'll fight on Stirrings then. Hey Alfonso. Happy New Year, everyone. If you're watching this stream on New Year's Eve, probably means you're smart and you decided not to go get infected with COVID. Incredibly smart and probably also incredibly handsome. It's a big dinosaur from MTGO for each other spell cast this turn. Oh, I honestly have no idea. And to answer your questions, elves recently in Modern? I don't remember the last time I played elves. Maybe you should ask Reed next time he streams. I know he plays elves in Legacy. Maybe he knows a little bit about elves in Modern as well. Whoa! Alash, what's up? Thanks for the raid. I'm in the US right now, so I actually finish, or I'm streaming after you're done streaming. Usually I get to raid you. Hope you have a good stream. Welcome everyone. For those of you who don't know Alash TV, she's been streaming a ton of Modern, also streaming her live tournaments. I think it was her phone. Definitely check out her stream. Give her a follow, if especially if you're interested in Modern. She's been putting a ton of work, as opposed to me, and yeah, definitely check out her stream. But yeah, for those of you joining, I'm playing a deck I build. They were actually started 2-0, and I, of all things, I got a little lucky. They didn't draw very well, but I beat Blue Red Murktide. I beat Hammer Time? No. What did I beat? Oh, Living End. And then I played a mirror match while they were playing the combo. Played a pseudo mirror match and actually lost. I played against another blue-white Urza deck somehow. But that Thopter Foundry, and I made a huge blunder in game 2, so that definitely did not help. You just did a 24-year stream? Well earned rest, hopefully. Take it easy. Alright, I guess I should fetch land. And definitely gonna activate Fairy right away. Damage of Sentinel, close call. Easy clap. Alright, they don't even have one Tron piece, so I'm just gonna draw the cards. I actually have 2 Damping Spheres in my sideboard, which is a card I don't love in general, but I figured in an Urza deck might be worth it. Tron is around. Not super popular, but, you know, Tron players to get around. Alright, so what I've been doing... Do you play in the Vegas GP? No, I live in France, in Paris, and it was a really long travel to play a GP. Plus with COVID and stuff. His Spellbomb is bad against him as well. At least I don't know how good Sentinel is going to be against them. It's going to be like a mild annoyance. A Urza, but... Ooh, why did it not pop up in... Everything louder. Thanks for the gifted sub. Oh, alright, sorry. I zoned out. Easy. Why, VD Bull just doxing me? It's like +1 hours compared to Paris. Maybe Greece, maybe Ukraine? I'm not even sure Ukraine is +1 hour. Ukraine is actually? Okay. Oh. Alright, well. Happy New Year to all my Eastern European friends. Let's see. Let's do the old bubble trick here. You kind of love to see it, the Yavimaya Coast. Bubble. Nah. No thanks, I'm good. Yavimaya Coast is an anti-Void Mirror tech. They play that card against over forest against people who have Void Mirror in their deck. Gives you no wait, what am I saying? No, never mind. I got it all confused. Why do they play Cradle? I mean, they play Cradle in Urzatron, but Urzatron is different. This deck doesn't really care about... I mean, Forest and Void Mirror is the same thing in their deck. Yeah, I don't know why they have Cradle in their deck. Alright, so... Playing Damping Sphere now is bad against Nature's Claim, and playing Spreading Seas now is bad against Veil of Summer. So... I guess it sucks to be me. Let's see what they have on top of their deck, I guess. They have an Ulamog. I'm gonna play Damping Sphere. And if they have Nature's Claim, oh well. Card for a card, they're 2 on. They have a most likely bad card on top. Bad card for their hand anyways. Alright, they could still have Veil. I'm not in a rush to Spreading Seas, right? What did they reveal of Stirrings? Power plant. Oh, I guess I can't even cast MTGO. Karn or Thought-Knot's here? Bing! Everything going according to plan. Ooh, Jace. I think Jace is maybe better. Oh yeah, lets me keep... Actually, these was Teferi I can draw. I don't have a way to shuffle. With Teferi I can at least draw into Counterspell right away. Plus I can't play another spell if I play Jace, so... I think maybe Teferi's tiny bit. It's more it's mana. I'd officially not for next turn. Yeah, I should start doing countdowns every hour. Not sure how long I'm going to be on for. Not sure what the plan is. Please finish this league. Maybe play another one. What time is it? 5 p.m. East Coast time. EST. Ah, they did have the Veil. Correctly played around Veil the entire time. No biggie. Definitely want to shuffle. Oh, why not? Why the choice of running a lot of one-ups? Well, I guess there was nothing else I wanted to play in the deck, and it's cards that I felt like I didn't want to do too many ofs. You know, I think the deck should have 4 Charm, though. Plus, it's good when you hit it off Urza as a counterspell. Coin Ballista, maybe? Alright, what's the plan here? What did they get? They got Pithing Needle. Brainstorm. Urza. I'll just minus Karn. Ooh, another raid. Huge raid. What's up, Fleece? Thanks for the raid, bud. No, another! Daggered. Cube action? Ooh, and a resub. But yeah, playing trying out this deck. 2-1 so far. Only got defeated in the mirror match actually. Yes, I know, somehow played a mirror match with this deck. It's New Year in Australia, yeah. It was just a New Year in Ukraine. I didn't know Luis relocated to Australia. My bad. Happy New Year, Luis. And in Finland. I feel like I could still lose. As they're stuck on 5 lands. I need a counter spell to lock it up. The Fairy Hero of the Unaria. Well, I got just the answer. I wonder if they're gonna scoop to Portable Hole. Yeah, I had a feeling they might scoop. Alright, we actually, okay. We made a bold prediction of over under 3.5 win. Give this deck much up. And we're currently 3-1, and we only lost to a pseudo mirror match, and I also made a huge mistake in game 2. So not bad. Not bad. Just enough to trick me into playing the deck tomorrow in the Modern Challenge. We don't know how it's gonna end. And then tomorrow my opponents are gonna draw reasonable hands and I'm gonna get crushed. Alright, I need some water. I'll be right back. I bet you'd get some time walks. During the draw, you have their upkeep on and you just tank for a few seconds and someone zones out and they figure it's not their turn, so they just F6. And then they just F6 for their turn. I could see that happening. I guess I should have waited till they were done with their turn. I'm guessing I don't want to get rid of Sigadar's Aid. Next level trophy hunting tactics blast beat, yeah. It's kind of nasty if that's what they're doing. I don't think so. I think it's just coincidence, but... Oh, yeah, I've played... I don't think it's especially well positioned right now. Still fine to play so powerful, but I don't feel like it's in an especially great spot. What's up, Kenny? The upkeep stub hooks, yeah. Do you run them? Do you run the hooks on Magic Online? Put it out counter and Forge Mystic. Play Dredge? I'll definitely not play Dredge. I'm not experienced with the deck at all. What happened to liberating the hooks, Kenny? You're supposed to be the savior. Hey, my Kuchinks having their first time chat to wish me the Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. The fairy bounce Memnites. Oh, I'm good. Sorry, I'm not at home and setup's been a bit laggy. What I should really do, honestly, OBS Studio and use OBS Studio over OBS Streamlabs. Hogs way less CPU. Maybe that can be my first New Year resolution. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Might just be wireless mouse that's messed up somehow. Maybe that playmat is just messed up. Or not playmat, but that's the new meta, Sanctifier Invec main deck in Hammer Time. You like getting the card off and then getting instant speed for Smatic Hand? That's not a bad point. I can just steal it, right? Don't even really get me. Can get to move the equipment around.
Happy New
Year. Is this smiley yours? Yes, Olin for once. Yo, Jarvis. Happy New Year's Eve. Someone who's trying not to jinx the New Year by not wishing me Happy New Year before it's the actual Happy New Year. Appreciate that. Alright, what should we do here? Maybe just guess Urza? No, probably the Fairy. Bounce Urza Saga. And then portable their 2/2. This way they're just working with very little. Alright. Extra endings, explosives, maybe Teferi, spreading seas, and then probably want to cut some of the expensive stuff. I was trying to do the in and out with this deck and I wasn't sure what I was supposed to cut. Counterspell can go. Spell Pierce. Just Spell Pierce is pretty bad against Sentinel. Maybe Bubble. I guess Consider is also bad against Sentinel. Let's see. How does Metalcraft work if someone Archmage charms your Memnite? Well, Memnite is not theirs, but the equipment is still theirs, so I think they still have the equipment that counts as their artifact. That's it. Where are the copies of Emery? Good question. I didn't even think about putting Emery in that deck. I think Emery's probably just too slow for Modern. It's not very exciting. Could be good. What about Zai? Zai's just bad. All my artifact Zai. I mean, it's kind of the same in most artifact decks, and it's a problem with Zai. For Zai to be good, you need to play a lot of cheap artifacts, and you don't want to just hold your cheap artifacts until turn 4. So Zai's just really awkward. Trim was endings? Not really. Figured ending would mostly be for like hammer time where everything's super cheap, not really too. I mean, what you hit on Fritz, you're the only really annoying one, so I didn't feel like it was necessarily worth it. Alright, should I min-max on land? I could play turn 1 bubble. One mana bubble. Feels bad, man. I could wait till their next draw step. The problem with waiting is if they play a fetch land and say go with fetch land up, then you don't actually get to see a card they draw. But in this matchup, maybe it's... I think if they can't shuffle their deck, it's better to see their next draw step, not the one I just saw. I mean, in this case, my play worked out. I mean, kind of. Looks like they're not doing much, so I'm just gonna go here and just say go. I don't think... I mean, I could go Solitude, Portable, etc., but... I don't think I have to do anything. Void Mirror. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no colored mana was casted, counter that spell. Okay. That's my Solitude right now. Pitch Solitude. Do I think Splinter Twin could be unbanned in Modern? I don't know. Mostly because it was really strong, but also just general gameplay was maybe not a... Can I play Urza Saga here? I kind of want to play Urza next turn. Huh. Really bad combo. Is that how it works? No, never mind. It's not a combo. I was Sentinel was colored mana, then they don't get to draw, but it's just not true. Alright, well. I guess I'll start casting my cards. When you want to let them draw with Sentinel and when you don't want to let them draw, but I think for the most part it's almost never correct to let them draw. Unless you have like all action, you know, I feel like one of the only times I've ever cast Portable Hole 1 on a Sentinel, I remember I was playing blue-white control and my hand was like 2-drop, Teferi, Verdict, you know, just kind of all spell, all curve, and I was like, I'm not playing, and I was on, honestly you can count on probably fingers of one hand number of times I've like let them draw a card of Sentinel. Unless you're like, it's either that or you're just so it's when you're super far behind and you have nothing else you can do. I mean, that comes up, I guess. Alright. I guess I'll just play Urza, right? I have no cards in hand. Probably save that Solitude for Alurus. I have 2 mana actually. Can I do anything with 2 mana? No. Yeah, their draw was terrible. Their hand basically does nothing. That's a one downside to S per Sentinel if you're not pressuring your opponent. Oh, they countered their own. I didn't even realize I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I mean, they literally have bubbles in their deck too, right? That's kind of a weird... I think it's maybe the first time I see What did he get? He got hammer. Z hammer. It was never gonna do anything for me anyways. Alright, mouse. Please let me click OK. More spells anyway. I mean, I was kind of counting on that 1 mana to do stuff. Void Mirror shuts down the Urza spin. Oh wow, it does, yeah. Good catch. I might have ran into that one at first. I decided to hardcast the Colossus Hammer. Alright. Can I force them to chum block here? They're at 15. If I draw a cheap artifact. Oh, I actually drew a cheap artifact. That's great. I beat like the 3 best decks in the format too. I beat Blue-Red Murktide. I guess I didn't play against Blue-Red or 3 of the best. I beat Hammer Time, Blue-Red Murktide, and Hammer Time. Oh, and Mono Green Tron, which I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, Happy New Year to you too, Satimi. Oh yeah. Non-believers in shambles. I'm sure a lot of people gambled a lot of points on me not going for 1 or better. I loved having Consider in the deck. I think maybe Counterspell and Snapcast for me are not the greatest.